It's Monday, my turn to thank you all once again. As per usual, I have 5 questions for you this week. Moving on to number 1. Last accident you had. My thumb, I sliced my thumb on a circular saw. Now, I was cutting wood down the shed on this circular saw. Just a split second, I took the eye off what I was doing just for a split second and sliced my thumb. Now I had x-rays and the blade just missed the bone, so I didn't cut into the bone. But what annoyed me more than anything when I went to the hospital, they've done nothing. They've done nothing whatsoever. All they've done is bandage it. So the slice of the thumb, they left it. So it's an open wound. I've got to have the dressing done twice a week, a Tuesday and a Thursday, and 4 or 5 weeks time I will have to go then back to the hospital to see how it's healing, and if it's healing they just keep on putting a bandage around it. If they feel that it's not healing on its own, then they said they may have to do an operation. And I just thought to myself, well, why wait all that time, stitch the bloody thing? This wound is no stitches, it's just pure open. So I thought I would do this as a question instead of me doing a video on its own. I used it as a question. Yeah. Moving on. Ever been pulled over by the police? I have. The last time I got pulled over by the police was last year, and the reason why I got pulled over was because one of my lights at the back wasn't working. I had one light working, one light didn't. They pulled me over and rolled me down. They turned around and said, "Do you know the reason why we pulled you over?" And I said, "No, I wasn't speeding, so it couldn't be that." He went, "No, one of your lights at the back is not working." I got out, I went around, I went, "I'm sorry, but I didn't, as far as I knew, it was working." So this policeman turned around and just tapped the light and it came on. And he just turned around and said, "Well, look, when they open, go down and see if it's a bulb needs changing or there could be a loose wire." Which I did. In the end of it, they said it was loose wire. So, yes, last year. Moving on. Do you collect anything as a kid? I used to collect comics. When I mean comics, I don't mean really comics. I was collecting Planet of the Apes. Now they had comics come out once a week, and I used to go down with my pocket money to buy this Planet of the Apes comic. So for me, I had stacks and stacks by the time I finished the Planet of the Apes comics. Yeah. I think they got all threw away. They could be worth money by now, but who knows. Moving on. Last time you went out for coffee. For me, that was when I was on holiday back in June. Me and my son and my daughter, each day when we went to these places that we wanted to go to visit, we started with a coffee, and before we got back to the car we had another coffee. Yeah. So June. Moving on to number 5 and last. What are you looking forward to the rest of the year. For me, I know I said it in the other video, but Carnival. Carnival in November. Well, we've only got 3 months left when the Carnival starts. So I'm looking forward to our Carnival. Yeah, comes around very, very quick. For the ones who I'm tagging for this week, if you don't already know, as follows. The Word of Danny J, Bernie DC, our Hatman, Dave Nicholson, Axe Moose, the legend, our king, our very own Dork, and Lee Antic. As per usual, you don't need to do this tag if you don't want to. Anybody else would, then please feel free to do so. Thanks for listening. God bless. Take care.